All right, everybody. How are y'all doing? Today's Thursday. Stacy worked today. I worked today. Well, just want to talk about a few little issues. Nothing crazy. Well, as everybody know, Liz Cheney has been fired, so we can celebrate about
Yay!
that, right? And you know what? Like Donald Trump says, you're fired. It's good that we got her out of there. She was a mess. She was a hot mess trying to say she's a Republican. She wasn't no damn Republican. Y'all know that, and I know that. She knows that. Everybody knows that. Going after Donald Trump, she ain't worried about the issues of inflation and all that. She was too busy trying to destroy Donald Trump. Well, she got thrown to the abyss. So we don't have to worry about her. Now, I did hear that they were talking about that she might try to run for president. And she's got a lot of leftover money, y'all. If she tries to run for president, Liz Cheney, she ain't going to make it. She ain't that popular. People don't like her. Nope. She's almost like Mike Pence. She's a person without a country. The Democrats don't like her, and the Republicans don't like her. She ain't even got a party that basically likes her. Only thing the Democrats are doing is just using her as a weapon to go after Trump. But now she's she's over, count her out, put a fork in her, she's done. So that's one less rhino idiot that we got to worry about. Wyoming, you did your job. Thank you very much. Y'all did your job. But everybody else that's out there, you need to do your job. When it's time to vote, let's get these idiots that's in office, let's get them out of here. Y'all are tired of the crime? You're tired of inflation? You're tired of being put last in America? Well, this is your time to shine. Go up there and let your voice be heard and vote. Let's get these idiots out of here. We got to. So I was happy to hear about that. I know that they're wanting to. They're not wanting to, but I guess the FBI or whatever, they're wanting. I guess the judge is supposed to rule on the affidavit to be released, but it's only going to be a certain amount of stuff. A lot of stuff is going to be redacted or whatever, or blocked to where it can't all be seen in the affidavit where they used against Trump to go raid his house for nothing. They raid his house for nothing, y'all. And they don't want that to come out that they raid his house for nothing. You know, the thing about it is when you go to get a warrant, you have to have an affidavit, and it has to be specific what you're looking for. You can't say, somewhere in the house there's something that's going to be incriminating and be against the law. You can't do that. You have to be specific of what you're hunting for in that person's residence. And it's really hard to get a search warrant anyway on a regular person.
Yeah.
But to get a search warrant on a past president is unheard of. And it's foolish, and it goes against Donald Trump. And to me, I think it goes against Donald Trump's rights. Hopefully they got it on video camera what all they were searching in. I heard they went through Melania's clothing and underwears and stuff like that.
What was the need for that? That wasn't why they went there. That's kind of like, like an invasion of privacy.
Yeah. They were digging for stuff. Is what they were trying to do, was find any little thing that they could find to try to get him in trouble or to get him to be able to run for presidency. And pretty much what they did is just piss Donald Trump off even more. And this is really going to make him run, and this is really going to fire him up. Which I love it. I love when Donald Trump gets fired up, because that means head starts rolling, son. He's putting everything into it. But we'll see what's going to go on. Y'all watch it. Y'all know what's going on too. We'll see what's going on. That we're having to kind of sit and wait, and y'all are having to kind of sit and wait about stuff like that. But you know, that's the things that we fight in this country. Is we fight against tyranny, and we fight against people that hate the country, and they go witch hunting. You know, we got a bunch of witch hunters out there that loves to make up stuff, make stories about people. I mean, how many times did we hear that? Russia, 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 you know, and all that stuff. I mean, we heard that like crazy. They were after that man. They were investigating that man. They've put his family through hell. They've put his financially, you know, they try to destroy him financially. They try to destroy him any way they could. As soon as he went down the escalator with his wife, they've been fighting with that man and been trying to destroy that man ever since. But the Trump supporters, I am a Trump supporter. Stacy's a Trump supporter. Yeah. We stand strong for Donald Trump. We stand for what is right. And I know there's a lot of people out there that watch my videos that y'all stand for the same thing too. But, you know, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. You know, and really, if you really think about it, American people should want freedom and rights. You know, that's what you should want. It's funny, I talk to people all the time, and I like to hear different people's views and stuff. And I don't like talking to Democrats, but I like to question them, and then I like to destroy their thought process and the way they look at stuff. Well, I talked to a Democrat today. I ain't gonna say no names because they don't need to be said. But you know what? I talked to him today, a Democrat person, and he's pretty left. I mean, he ain't far left, but he's left. And I tell you what, I made him look foolish today. I said, wouldn't you just love to have some mean tweets and Donald to say stuff and just piss people off? No, I wouldn't want that. I didn't like that. I said, well, I would go for some of that so I could get some cheaper gas prices and cheaper groceries. I mean, you know, I said the man tells it like it is. He's not a worm. He tells it like it is. If you don't like it, he hurts your feelings. Oh, well. I know a lot of people like that. Well, not a lot of people, but certain buddies of mine. If you don't like it, you kiss their ass. Sorry for my French. But that's true. You know, Donald Trump speaks and tells it like it is. He's for this country. He's for God. You know, he's for our families, and he's for the country and everything else. So people don't like that. People don't like Donald Trump. But the thing about it is, if you really think about it, look who your choices are. I told that Democrat today. I said, you don't like Donald Trump. I said, but what about Biden? Well, I don't like him either. I said, I would much rather have Trump that wasn't going through all this mess we were going through. I said, also, think about this. I said, was Russia trying to attack Ukraine whenever Trump was in office? He said, well, no. I said, exactly. You know why that Putin did what he did? It's because Biden's so weak, Putin knows he can get away with that. He wouldn't have tried this crap with Donald Trump. Donald Trump wouldn't have put up with it. Just like Donald Trump wouldn't have put up with China over there, shooting missiles over by Taiwan and playing games. He wouldn't put up with that either. You know, but they can do that with Joe Biden because, hell, he don't even know he's on Earth. His wife wears diapers around her chest area. That looked like a pull-up diaper, didn't it? Y'all seen that picture of his wife? Of Joe Biden's wife? She wore a dress, a blue dress, but it had like frillies on it. But it looked like a pull-up diaper. It looked like she took a pull-up diaper and pulled it over her breast. It went like this high. Maybe she's recycling. I don't know. Maybe it was a pull-up diaper that Joe had that he didn't use, and she had to use it. You know? And I told him today, I told that Democrat, you know what? Since y'all like voting so stupid and you believe BS and you just vote foolish, then guess what? I think people should suffer. I think you should suffer. I said, for a conservative Republican like me, I know how to fish. I know how to hunt. I know how to shoot guns. I know how to trap. I know how to survive. I said, but do you know how to do that? Yeah, you don't. You don't know how to do that. You don't know how to survive. I said, what about all them soft people out there the kind of people that don't go outside, play video games. They're real smart on computers, but they never do nothing. And they eat processed foods, and they're worried about their figure, and they have to have Starbucks every day. I said, what if all that goes away? How are them people going to survive? They'll freaking die.
They'll save money, actually, because Starbucks is so expensive.
I'm telling you like this. I'm not picking on Starbucks. I do like Starbucks.
I love Starbucks.
Okay, I'm not picking on that, but I don't drink it all the time, y'all. It's too expensive, man.
Mm-hmm.
One of them's what? Two of them is like $12. $12 and something.
Depends where you go.
You know, when me and Stacy get, it's like $12 and something.
For 2 drinks.
For 2 drinks.
Literally.
You know, and they're not like an iced coffee, are they? Macchiato.
Macchiatos.
Yeah, but, you know, really think about it. We have a beautiful country. We've got beautiful people that live in this country. And I want to think that most people are good. I don't want to think that everybody's bad. But we got foolish people that vote. And other things that happen. Okay? And I can't say it on here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And it's just people jump on foolishness so fast. They jump on foolishness so fast, man. They're told something, they watch something in the news, and they think that's the gospel. No. Use common sense. Use common sense, y'all. You know? But, man, it really irritates me. I get irritated about it. I have to take a break every once in a while. It's irritating, but, you know, this country, if this doesn't change, if we don't do it this time, with the midterms and with the election that's coming up, and you know when it's time to vote for Trump, I don't know what we're gonna do, you know. And buddy, I tell you what, Donald Trump has got them Democrats scared to death. They are on the run, son. They are on the run, and that's a good thing because when they need to be on the run, because you know what, evil needs to be on the run. It don't need to just take over. You know, we need, as people that believe in God, we need to fight against evil, you know, and stand up for God. When somebody's talking bad about God, we need to stand up for it. Don't go along with the go along. And, you know, but, you know, what can you say, man? What can you say about the generations of kids these days and people these days? It's like, and you know what? It ain't just like young people that's foolish and has foolish beliefs and believe foolish stuff. It's grown people, like older people than I am. You know, 60 years old. How can you be a fool? At 60 years old, you've been on the earth 60 years and you think like a chicken. That's what my dad used to say. That's a saying he used to say. You think like a chicken. You know, and I love fried chicken. Talking about chicken, I do love fried chicken. But,
I love fried chicken too. Sorry, I'm exhausted, so I'm not functionable, really.
See there? Man, I'm telling you, we've been working hard, y'all. Yeah. Stacy's been working hard. I've been working hard. You know, and I want to talk about this. You know, if a person out there gets help from the government and they really need it, I don't mind it. You know, people do come on hard times and they need help. But we've got too many people out there sucking off the teat of the government.
Yeah.
That really doesn't need it. There's nothing wrong with them. They don't have a physical problem that they can't get off their ass, off the couch, and go out there and get them a job. And you know what? Right now, if you want a job and you're a person that's looking for a job, right now is a perfect time. You know how many places right now are hiring?
A lot.
And they're paying good.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
They are.
And really, I mean, really, if you're looking for a job or you're looking to make a change, which I am making a change.
I just made a change myself. Finally.
So I'm still working, but now I'm working for somebody else doing something different. And that's all I'll leave it at because never know who's watching. But anyways, if you're looking for a job, there's plenty out there. So you can't use the excuse, well, I can't find a job. There's plenty of jobs hiring. There's people hiring left and right. And we need people to work. And if you're a person out there that gets some kind of benefits or you get some kind of help, and it's legit, I don't mind it. It's when it's not legit that I mind it. You know what I mean? And if you really think about this, there's some people that's cool with all the immigrants coming in. There's some people that backs that. It's like, well, they deserve to come over here too. They want a good life. And I understand that. They want to come to a country that's the best country in the world. So all the people in this country that doesn't like this country, that talks about how bad it is and how systemically racist it is and how about our country is garbage, look at all the people coming through the border coming over here. Evidently, it's not a bad place to be. When you got people risking their lives going across rivers and swimming and stacking 50 people in a damn pickup truck and hiding under a sheet of plywood to get over here, evidently it's a good country. It's the best country. And but the thing about it is, if you really think about this, and I never really paid attention, but I started thinking about it. Okay, all the people out there that gets welfare, EBT, Obama phone, any kind of cash assistance, WIC, or any of that stuff, that people get. If you really think about it, if we're giving our money to the illegal immigrants and we're paying them to live over here and we're giving them food and they're illegal, they're not even supposed to be here, but the government's giving them money to survive, who does that take away from? Who does that take away from?
Us.
It takes away from the people that's getting free shit.
Yeah.
It really does. Because think about it. All the people out there that gets free stuff, whether it's legit or it's not legit, think about it. All the other money going to the immigrants coming across that's getting $1,800 a month to live somewhere, they're getting EBT or food stamps or whatever they can. One of the American Express that has the American flag on it where they can get free groceries.
That's ridiculous.
Okay? Think about it. All that money's going to them. When they start giving all that money to them, it takes away from the people that's getting it. Whether it's legit or not, it's taken away from it. And it ain't fair to the taxpayers, which is us.
Yep.
And which is y'all out there that work.
Yep.
It ain't fair. That ain't fair to give our money to somebody that ain't American. I would rather give our money to an American that's here than give my money to a foreigner that doesn't deserve our money, doesn't pay in anything. Yep. It's like Social Security. I'm going to bring this up. Now, I'm 42 years old, right? Stacy?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 39 and a half.
Oh, she told her age. I tricked her. For y'all. Yeah, I tricked her. You ain't never supposed to ask a woman that. But I did it to trick her. I didn't think she was going to say it. Okay, but at 42 years old, when it's time for me to draw Social Security, you know what? There might not even be Social Security. So what happens when there ain't no Social Security one day and I paid in all that money? What's that? What does that do?
I think I get something different now than Social Security, but
I don't know what to do. What that's going to do.
It's going to suck. What, are you supposed to work till you die? I'm not
And
going to
they're
work
always,
till I die.
they're always pushing the retirement limit up, the age limit up.
Yeah, but what is it, like 79 now? People will be
no,
dead way before that.
It ain't 79. I think it's 70.
Still.
Full retirement 70.
70 years
65
old?
or 70.
I think it's 70. It went up. That's ridiculous.
But, I mean, really, I don't know if I'm going to live that long. That's a long time. 70 years old. The way I smoke cigarettes.
I'm retiring in 10 years.
And work. 10 years.
I don't know if I can get retirement in 10 years. I'm taking it in 10 years. And then I'll go work part-time somewhere and collect the pension.
Big money. Little money, big money.
Stop.
I need a loan from her. I just don't need rubber checks because they bounce everywhere. But, it's the truth. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff that irritates me when it comes to, how people talk about the country and what people push. Man, these people on TV, these news crews and all that, man, they push some foolishness. And they talk this and that. They love all this turmoil. The news loves turmoil. If y'all haven't figured that out, the news loves the fighting.
Mm-hmm.
The fake news, which is like CNN. Oh, Y'all hear about Brian Stelter on CNN? Guess what? He's gone. He's gone. I don't know if he got fired or he quit or what, but I guess they axed him. I guess they got rid of him. Y'all know who Brian Stelter is off CNN, I'm pretty sure. He's that guy that's got the real pretty teeth and he's a little, yeah. And he's an idiot. Yeah, y'all know who he is, white guy. But he's gone. But I tell you what, people talking about, well, the red wave's coming. Don't fall into that. Because what that does is when you say the red wave's coming, you're thinking, well, the red wave's coming. We don't have to vote because the red wave's coming. Everybody else will vote. No, you get your ass out there and you vote. Don't think that that there's a red wave coming and you're not involved. The red wave is a part of you. So everybody that's watching this video, you go do your part. Vote local. Vote local, vote state, and vote for the presidency when it's that time. Don't just sit back and think, well, there's a big wave coming. There's a lot of people going to vote, and it's just going to go through. No, you're a part of that wave. And I stand for the red wave, believe me. But I also understand, too, we can't take our foot off the gas. We can't take our foot off the gas. We're doing good, but we can't take our foot off the gas. We gotta still hammer it, still go. We're not that far ahead. We're not, we're getting close. We're not that far ahead. We need to still go. And it's funny when you talk to a Democrat too. I noticed when I talked to the guy today, a couple issues about a year ago that I talked to him about, he was real different back then, and then the issues he talks today. It was almost like he was a soft Democrat today. But about a year ago, when I talked to him, he was a diehard Democrat, Joe Biden supporter, Kamala Harris lover. And today, he's a soft Democrat. He's a soft Democrat. And what I mean by soft Democrat is pretty much when I was telling him things that I believe in as a conservative Republican, he was kind of going along with it. He was going along with it. Ain't that something, flip-flopper? He's a flip-flopper, huh? A flip-flopper, like this.
Oh my God.
Store-bought. Hey, the guy was soft as store-bought cotton. That's pretty soft. And boy, did we work hard today. But I'll tell you what, y'all, we got to stand strong for the country, and continue to do things like you're doing, try to have a relationship with God, read you some Bible verses and pray and talk to God and make a relationship with him if you didn't have it. Donald will be going live Sunday at 6:45, I think he put.
I think so.
I think 6:45. So just be on the lookout for Donald Wiseman because he will be going live Sunday. Pretty sure. I know it's on my phone. It's on Stacey's phone too. But
yeah.
Be looking out for a video that's coming out live, and he'll be talking with Pastor Steve Warren out of Baxter, Tennessee, Faith Chapel Ministries. Our patriotic preacher. Not a lot of people, not a lot of groups like us, the Patriots, has got a patriotic preacher. You hear about Greg Locke on TV. You hear about that guy. You hear how he talks. And there's some points that he talks good about. But I can tell you who blows Greg Locke away, man. And is way better than Greg Locke. Is Pastor Steve Warren. He is the patriotic preacher. He tells it like it is. To me, I like what he says and the way he says it. And a true man of God. And he goes out there. He goes out there to different places. And he speaks the word, and he teaches people about God, and he gets people to follow God. And he makes awesome music too. So if you ain't got a CD, go get a CD. Go on Facebook, Faith Chapel Ministries, Baxter, Tennessee. And I'm pretty sure if you go on his Facebook, there's a way that you can figure out how to get his CD. And he needs our support. But talk about an awesome guy. Me and Stacey met Pastor Steve.
Yes, we did.
And I tell you what, when you meet the guy, it's different when you talk to somebody on the phone, or different when, you text message or whatever. But when you meet Pastor Steve Warren, I can tell you this: the man has got. You could tell that he's full of God. You could tell it. It's like an aura. He has like an aura.
Yeah.
That he's got. You could feel it, you know, and he's got a presence. You know, he's got a presence about him, and he's no short man. I'm a tall guy. Pastor Steve is a tall guy too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
I wasn't. Hey, really, when I met Pastor Steve, I didn't know if he was that tall. I heard that he was tall, but when I met him, Pastor Steve and me are pretty close in height, and I'm tall, and he's tall too. So, but I tell you what, you know, support all the Patriots out there. Support Mark Hatfield. Support Donald Wiseman. Support Waterbug68. You know, watch his videos. He's got some good videos. The other day he had a video of his dog, and he was out by the pond out there, and it was raining. And it's cool because I like seeing Georgia.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Beautiful up there.
Georgia's really pretty because there ain't no place like Georgia.
Yeah.
You know, you got the pine trees, you got the clay roads, you got the sand.
Yeah.
It's Georgia. You can tell that's Georgia.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have a lot of. We do got some of it, but we don't have like Georgia does.
They do have some clay here.
Like we got a lot of oak trees. Where I live, we got a lot of oak trees. We got palm trees. We got pine trees. Well, we don't have a bunch of pine trees, but we do have some. But Georgia's a whole different, ballgame. And so if you would, support Waterbug68. Go get him on Facebook. Subscribe to these guys like Donald Wiseman. Subscribe to him. Like a thumbs up to his videos and his channel. And subscribe to them. It don't cost you nothing. It don't cost no money to subscribe to nobody. If you like my videos and like little chats that we have every so often, I try to do like 2 videos a week.
He doesn't wait for me all the time though.
No, I don't wait all the time because there's sometimes Stacy's working and I got something on
Stacey's
my mind.
Always working.
Well, I got something on my mind that I need to get off because I don't want to lose the research and the stuff I've seen to talk about and the train of thought. So if I'm here, I'll make a video. Sometimes Stacy is in the videos. But today we're not really, we're not talking a bunch of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on with the news and the world all the time, and we just bring up little subjects and this and that we can chat about, we can talk about. But if you would, subscribe to me, thumbs up to my channel, give me some feedback, give me some comments, share me out to your friends, your family, and stuff like that, because it just helps out, y'all. It really does. It don't cost nothing to subscribe. I'm subscribed to a lot of people that I watch, and it don't cost you nothing. I'm not going to ask you for a fee or anything like that. I don't sell merchandise. I don't make money off this. I just like talking about the country and what to stand for and what our belief is, And I told that Democrat today, I said, look, I'm a conservative Republican. Okay, but there is Republicans that I don't like, and I can say that I don't like. There's only a handful that I like, And
which actually reminds me, isn't Tuesday the 23rd? Isn't that Super Tuesday? Isn't that when we have to vote?
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody else does. I know we have to vote.
We have to.
I think they're open though till 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So whenever I get out of work,
I think it's 7 to 7. So whenever you get home,
we can go together.
We can go together.
The same church. So
we gotta go to the churches where we vote at. But
so we gotta make sure
just make sure you pay attention to what time you got to be up to where you need to go, your district, and where you need to vote at. Pay attention to that. Make sure you do it because guess what? We got to do something this time, y'all. We can't sit back. For a lot of years, I never taught politics. When I was younger, I didn't think about politics. And I didn't think about, wondering who were putting in office for this, that. When I was young, I didn't care. I didn't pay attention to it. I was too busy, doing what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. Working, running the streets, playing basketball, doing sports. I didn't care about that. But, buddy, we got to start paying attention. We have laxed off so much that we've let these people infest our government, our schools. They've been infesting schools a long time, man. This isn't something they just happened, that they just started doing. They've been indoctrinating our kids and way down the line.
Mm-hmm.
But we got to start paying attention to this and start paying attention to who we put in office. And y'all need to research before you vote. Research the people that you're thinking about voting for and vote for the right person. Don't vote for a bunch of mess. Anybody that stands for CRT, anybody that stands for transgender garbage, anybody that wants to just talk weird as heck and it's evil, and you hear stuff that they're saying or you research it and see some of the wording they do, be very careful of who you vote for.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Because they're not always who they say they are.
Yeah. Yeah. And politicians, I like y'all are saying, they're, when it comes to politicians, y'all, they talk one side of the mouth and they talk the other side of the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad used to say, when who to vote for the president, my dad used to say this: whoever you vote for president, both of them are crooks. Just vote for the lesser of the crooks. That's my dad used to say. My dad wasn't a big politics guy.
Most of the time they say one thing and do another anyway.
But my dad wasn't a big politics guy. But I can tell you that he didn't he didn't say he was a conservative Republican. But as I'm older and see what Dad thought of things, he was definitely a Republican, definitely conservative, And Dad didn't like Obama. That's one person that my dad did not like. 100%, he would tell you. My dad used to call Obama. He called him Obama. He didn't like Obama. My dad was 77 when he passed away. My dad's name was Jack. And my dad did not like Obama. He didn't like Hillary Clinton. He didn't like Bill Clinton. My dad always stood for what was right. And he instilled that in me. That's why I'm the person I am today, is because of my dad, because he instilled that stuff into me. He always taught me about God. He always taught me to do the right things. He always loved this country. My dad always loved this country. And he was old school, so he did things the old way. He had home remedies for everything. Like if you sprain your ankle, he had home remedies. And a lot of people don't even know what I'm talking about when I say home remedies. He had home remedies for everything, man. You had a sore throat, he'd tell you what to do. Your stomach hurt, get you a spoonful of baking soda and take it. I hurt my ankle one time. My dad says, "Give me some hot water and some vinegar and some brown paper bags and put it as hot as you can stand it. Put your foot in there and let it soak in there and put them brown paper bags that are all soaking wet, wrap them around your foot. It brings down the inflammation." Dad did that for me one time because I hurt my ankle, and I'll tell you what, the stuff works. Some of the old ways, people, it's going away because people ain't teaching it. I wish I'd have paid attention more.
Well, the thing is, pharmaceutical companies are trying to make money, so they just want to push drugs on you.
Yeah.
But really, you don't need drugs for a lot of things.
Man, don't take no drugs, man. Whether they're prescription or illegal or legal, don't take them things. Do what you can to not try to take them things, man. You get hooked on stuff, you can get hooked on anything. They say sugar is 70% more addictive than cocaine.
Wow.
70% more addictive than cocaine.
Crazy.
Sugar is.
Sugar is addicting.
Man.
I try not to put it in my coffee because it is
Hey,
addicting.
I'm going to tell y'all a secret. Steak Slice get up in the middle of the night. So I need a snack. She'll get up and get a damn chocolate chip cookie or some kind of snack or.
Look who's talking.
Huh? I can't eat ice cream.
You said cookies and ice cream, you little cookie monster.
See her? See how she works?
Look at the drool on the pillow, because sometimes he gets up and eats chocolate chip cookies.
Now, every once in a while, I'll get some Oreos or something like that.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, don't eat Oreos late at night.
And then go back to bed.
You're going to lay down, because if you do drool a little bit, you're going to have chocolate all over your pillows.
He's famous
I actually
for that.
did that before.
Yep.
But anyways, y'all, we're just making a kind of a fun video, bringing up a little bit of things. Like I said, support us. Donald Wiseman, Mark Hatfield, Philip Roop, Waterbug68, Pastor Steve Warren, Faith Chapel Ministries, Baxter, Tennessee. Until next time, we'll talk to y'all later. Remember, love your family, tell a person you love them, carry that concealed weapon, watch your six, and always stand firm against evil and against people trying to talk bad about our country. Because we have a beautiful country and we got beautiful rights and we need to keep them. They're trying to destroy our Constitution and our rights, and we can't let that happen. If we lose Constitution, y'all, we're done. If we lose elections coming up, we're done. We can't let that happen. We can't let them ruin us. We got to stand firm. And if we got to do things, we got to do things. But y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't say too much. But I'll tell you what, we love you out there. I love all my supporters. And in God we trust for sure. We love America. We love this country. And next time, we'll make a video and talk about something else. There's something else going to come up that we're going to talk about. Yep. So, Stacey, you got anything to say?
Love y'all.
Love you guys. We'll catch you later.
Bye.
All right. See us at. That's right. Mm-hmm.